Morning guys, we're stopping here just on the side of the road. First traps of the day. I got 4 floats set around this pond here. Here's the first one. They're sprung at least. Don't see anything yet, but we shall find out. That one's just sprung with, looks like maybe a toenail in it. That happens sometimes. And this one's got a rat in it, I can see over there. But what's odd in this pond is, you see all this stuff floating here? Like all these things. You know, in here, this place is just full of snails. And they're just everywhere. They're weird. But anywho, okay. First rat of the day. Okay guys, we're the last float on this first pond. And it's like one trap is sprung. I got 4 rats so far out of the other 3 floats. And one more rat here, I can see him there. These ones were just put in yesterday, and I got some more muskrat poop on them. Cool. 5 rats out of 8 traps. Overnight, that's not too bad. What a gorgeous morning. See down the trail. Hey guys, we're over at the first of our submarine traps. Let me see here. This is where we had 4 yesterday when, oh, 3 more already overnight. That's kind of handy. That's a couple of little muskrats right there, and one good sized one. Yeah, those are some little rats. Gotta love these traps. Okay, now I gotta shut the camera off to put this back in because I need to use this stick to position it in the right place, that hockey stick. So, alrighty guys, we'll see you down the trail a little bit. Hopefully the traps will do a little better overnight than last time, like those floating ones over at Shrimp Pond, because it wasn't as cold last night. There's very, very little ice anywhere. You know, yesterday it was so froze up, there's nothing could have got caught. And it had froze the night before too, so anyways, hopefully there's more rats able to climb up and without the traps being froze. So see you down there. Okay, back over at Otter Pond. I can see the first 2 traps at this float here. 2 rat traps are not sprung at all. But we'll go down and see. The ones at the house look like they are. Hey, while we're walking down here, I just wanted to let you know. You guys that saw that video that I put up the other day about the election. Now, I'm gonna, you see I pulled it off there too. I'm gonna have to apologize to whoever watched that and stuff. You see, what happened is my wife has been showing me all the videos of the stupid crap that Trudeau's been saying. Well, stupid from my point of view, so it doesn't mean it's stupid from everybody's, but it is from mine. And so when she told me about this one, you know, what I read to you, you know, she just told me about it, and I was busy, so I said, well, just copy it down. I want to pass this on. Well, see, all the other things were actual interviews with him, and so I seen the crap that he was spewing come right out of his mouth, so I can vouch for that. Now this one here, it turns out I had a couple guys question it, and saying that it doesn't sound like something he would say, and so I went back and got her to check on it again, and I'm real sorry. This was just something that was quoted on the internet. There was no actual video proof of it happening, of him saying it. Although, you know, that it's way off what he says now, although it does sound like something he could have said when he was younger, but it's not what he's saying now. You know, he's actually said point blank that he won't reinstate the long gun registry. That's Mulcair, the NDP, that says they're going to reinstate it. But anyways, so this was just something, somebody had, and so it could be total bull, because, you know, it's just a written down thing on the internet. So I'm not generally much for passing off gossip like that, so I will apologize to whoever watched it, as that was not actual fact. Because unless I see the video with him actually speaking the words, I generally don't listen to any of it. But I thought that's what my wife was passing on to me, but it wasn't. So anyways, sorry about that, guys. Alrighty, let's get back to trapping. You know what? It's such a beautiful morning for a paddle. I think I'll take you along with me. I just wish I could get this camera up so we can see a little bit more. Both trapped at the house, or at least sprung. One rat-a-tat-tat. And number 2. Now these traps here are the Dukes. They're the number 1 size, but with an extra spring. I'm not sure what they call them. I bought a dozen of these just to try them out. The little extra weight on there helps them out. They seem to work fairly well. They just and they sit nice and flat on these boards. There's nothing out here to cover them, so I will just leave them like that. That's the way they were, and I got 2 rats, so obviously it's not totally imperative. And the first one, neither one of these is sprung. As you can see. A little pond like this isn't going to last long before it has to get pulled, although there is a good sized lake on the end of it. Right over here, but it's not what I would consider that lake to be very good rat habitat. A little bit of food for them and stuff, but looks like neither one of these are sprung either. Huh. Okay, well, I'll give her at least another check. 2 rats overnight is still something, I guess. Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. That's the problem with a canoe with a keel on it. Like this one's got a fairly deep keel on it too. So. Anyways, we'll shut her down here and see you in the next. Hey guys, here's the first beaver trap of the day. Got a little guy in here. The next one's just right over here. It's at least sprung. I don't know if there's anything in it or not. We'll see that. Last time there was a rat in here. We got another little beaver. Alrighty. Right up here. Rat float. So we got a trap knocked off, and that's about it. We did get a muskrat back there in the first float we checked. Alrighty. And so here's beaver trap number 3 for this spot. 2 little ones, 1 big one, no rats in the rat trap. They're both sprung. So, alrighty. Good sized feed bed here. Another good trail over there. I'm going to set another trap at it, so you know there's a possibility next time I come here I'll pull these traps out, because the farmer rancher let his cattle back in here, and I was gonna set a bunch of coyote snares today, but I'm not setting them in where the cattle are running. So anywho, we'll see. Guaranteed I doubt it'll be more than 2 checks. Well, I shouldn't say guaranteed. It's probably going to be 2 more checks and pulling, and then heading into the trap line. Or what's the date? 19th today. 2 more checks. It's going to be the, yeah, it's going to be the 25th, and we'll be out of here. Alright. See you down the trail there, guys. Here we go. Here's beaver trap number 4 for the day. Beaver number 4 for the day. Let's head over here. Do a speed roll under the fence. Another trap right on the other side here. And then one over on the dam. Plus a couple of rat traps over there. So we'll do a speed roll under the electric fence. Beaver trap number 5. Beaver number 5. Oh boy. Last time I was here, when that was the first time I checked them, so both those traps were full. The third one here on the dam wasn't touched. Nothing in the first rat trap. Second rat trap, however, is really sprung, and so is the beaver trap. The beaver trap's pulled to the end of the wire. So let's see what's what. Not feeling very heavy. If it is, it's a little one. It's just empty, I think. The second time this year one of these has been sprung and empty. Let's see, where's the rat trap going? It's just sprung also. Nothing. Alrighty. Well, 2 beavers at this pond. Now I have on this side of the, let's see how many more traps that I didn't check yesterday. 3 at the next pond. And 2, 3, 5, 8. 11, 14, 17, 19 beaver traps to check that I didn't check yesterday, and I'm going to run around and check all the ones that we checked yesterday too. Just at least for the at least the rat traps I will. I'm not sure about the beaver traps. This gives me, right now I've got 12 at home, 14 to skin. And I'll obviously have some more, but we'll see. See how much energy I have, time, all that stuff. Alrighty. Okay guys, we're at the next pond, which is that one with the big giant house. And 3 traps here, which last time had one beaver One trap was sprung, one wasn't touched, and I had one very big beaver. So let's see now. This one here just sprung again. It was just sprung last time too. Oh, and that last one down there that was sprung, after I turned the camera off and took all the mud off, I realized it was not just sprung, it had a ring off in it. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong with these new traps to get them by the feet all the time. Oh, here we got another big beaver. Now I'll go down the trail here. Oh, I gotta take my setters. Not sprung. Huh. Exact same scenario as last time, except that trap was the one that had the beaver in it last time. And the one that has the beaver in it this time wasn't sprung. There's two big beavers out of here, so I'm just wondering if maybe they didn't even have babies, but we shall find out, shan't we? Alrighty, we'll move on down in a bit. Okay, we're at the pond up above the elk trail. You see, I got a rat in one of the regular 330s, which is good. And that one up there is sprung with the trigger broke off. So I'm going to pull these two traps right out. Huh. Now, what's this all about? Got this trap put up here like so. And the wire, that wire's cut in half. See, so somebody's been here and cut this wire. You can tell that it's cut there. If it was broke from bending back and forth, it would be all twisted and whatnot there. So I'll pull both these traps, this one and that one up there, because there can't be beavers in here. And besides, I got traps set on the dam right up above the pond too. So anyways, I'm not sure if the elk hunters did it, or if because the cattle cross on here, maybe the farmer cut it just to, or the rancher cut it just to let me know he doesn't want the traps on here on their crossing. So anyways, we'll get going. That's where I just pulled those two traps out of. You can see why I didn't really care if I pulled them out, because I got this dam set here. And remember, that's that tunnel I noticed last time. And I can see through there that the trap is sprung. And also over here we have a trap on this trail, and there's a big beaver in there. So we'll get him out of here and go check that one. Okay, here's where we just pulled that big beaver out of the trap right there. I'm at that little tunnel through the dam. We got this little guy here, but I just wanted to show you. A cool spot for a trap. Just as natural as you can get. Alrighty, move on down. Hey guys, just got a rat in that there float set, but I also got something else. My first soaker of the year with hip waders on. I was standing on that log there, pushing that pole into the ground, into the mud, and the end of it went that way, and I went straight in there. So, yeehaw. But we've got a beaver trap right down here. Let's cross over. We'll see what there's a beaver in there. Yeah, pretty good sized one. 2-year-old, I guess. Alrighty. So now I think on this side we have now just one more beaver trap. Oh no, shit. Sorry. Excuse me. Shoot. We go through there. We got to go down to the elk trail. So I got a rat trap there and 3 beaver traps. And then we head over to the traps we checked yesterday, and then the ones up the road. You know, the hill pond up there. Alrighty. See you down there a bit. So here's the last trap before we leave the pasture. And it's at least sprung. This one wasn't sprung at all last time. A little mini beaver in there. So I'll get him out, but I gotta go out right out there and set these 2 rat traps on that float. So anyways, we'll get him out here. I'm not sure how many beavers that is so far today, but it's a few. Alrighty. Guys, I just wanted to show you a little trick. See here, some of these old 1.5s I have are quite old. Maybe the spring is just a bit weak for the weight of the pan. And a lot of times when I set the trap down there and just cover it up with a little bit of weed, it'll spring the trap. So all I do, I just grab a handful of grass, bend it over like so, and put it under the pan. A little bit of weight will still set it off, but at least the weight of the pan is going to stay there, or even a wave coming and hitting it won't set it off. So anyway, it's just a little trick you can try. Works fairly well. Alright, let's go get that beaver out of there. And Lauren, you're asking me how I like these trap setters. I hope you can see it here. Especially for these. They're not that great for the dukes because they, for whatever reason, but these things here, they're just awesome. They work really well. Squeeze them, she locks into place. Do whatever you want. Alrighty. We'll see you down the trail there, guys. Guys, I'm just up on the hill from where we just pulled that rat and that beaver out of the water. But I just wanted to... I've never caught a badger in my life. And this is about the 6th place in this pasture I found badger holes. And I would think when I get back I'll go... Pretty sure the season doesn't open up until November though, so I'll never get a chance to get them right here. I would just like to catch one and get it mounted. But there's a few of them around in here, I think. It's trapped right over by those little patch of trees right there. And then we head back out of the pasture. We're over at the elk trail again. The last traps before we get back to the truck. You can see that trap there sprung. one right there that I just passed is not. This one here, oh, has a beaver in it. I just don't know how many beavers can keep coming out of this spot. But anyways, at least one more and maybe another one down here, but we'll see. Maybe that's a rat down there. That would be good. Alrighty. And we'll go check the other half of the trap. Okay. My wish came true. It's just a rat in this next trap down here. Alrighty, we'll get him out and get over to the truck and empty this quad because I got a load on there. And go run all those rat traps. See, this whole system here's got them freshwater shrimp in it. Cool. See you over there, guys. Hey guys, I just finished checking all those traps that we checked the other day. And, or yesterday I guess actually. I only got 3 rats out of those ones. That's like around the shrimp pond. You know, although a bunch of those rats that I got earlier today were also from the ones we checked yesterday. But I think right now I got 19 rats today so far. And I think 12 beavers, which gives me 99. And I'm at my last trap here at the pond across the road. I've been pulling I pulled 5, 6, 7 traps so far. The last one I was at. Because all those traps I checked yesterday, not one of the beaver traps has been sprung until this one here. But this one I didn't check yesterday. So if this one isn't just sprung, it's number 100. But I still have the hill pond and the little pond below the hill pond to check when I get down the road there. So anyways, we'll see if I'm stuck at 99 or if we got number, no, just sprung with some sticks in it, some willows. Darn. Well, I guess I have to hope for the hill pond to get number 100. Alrighty, see you over there. Hey there, we're over at the hill pond, last traps of the day. You know what's funny is how whatever luck or whatever you want to call it can play with you. You know, I checked those traps in those new colonies that I'd set 2 trips ago, and got 11 beaver there, and that gave me 98 for the year so far. And I thought to myself, well, that's right on. I've got 15 more traps, so I'll be well over 100. But those traps were all in the areas where I've been trapping, for the last 10 days and taking a lot of beaver out. So I caught a beaver at about the 8th one, and now I'm at the hill pond, the last 2 traps, and still sitting at 9. So be careful what you wish for, I guess, or don't count your chickens or whatever silly saying you can throw at it. But anyways, let's go check and see if we got number 100 down here. And over here at this run over the dam here, and the trap is gone, and the where I had it wired to, I think that's it right there, floating out in the water. It was attached onto this here long pole, the end here, and it broke off, it looks like. So I'm hoping, I think that's it. There's no other reason for that stick to just be floating there in the middle of the water. without having a... Oh yeah, I can see the wire wrapped around it there. Now I'm going to have to try and get a pole long enough to... I don't think this one will reach. This one here will be good. Got a hook on the end and everything. So if it's way out there, I'm going to be pretty sure it's not a muskrat caught in it. This is going to be a big badass beaver again. Yeah, so I just broke it right off, and these traps are getting pulled. I think that will be the last beaver in here. There might be one more small one, but I'm not coming all the way back here for one small one beaver. We'll go check this other trap over here and see what's what. Okay guys, last trap of the day, and like I said, I thought there could be one more small one in here, and there he is. That should be 10 beavers out of this house right now, so that's good. We got him. He should be cleaned out. Alrighty, we'll get him out of here and get heading home. I'm about ready for some chow. There's 4 pieces of toast in the morning at 7 o'clock. Don't last very long. So, anyways, this will be either 100 or 101 here. It depends on if I miscounted what I have in the truck. So right on, got 100. And all my traps are getting pulled next time I come out here. Well, all the beaver traps will get pulled. I don't know if I can do everything in one day, so if I can't, I'll be leaving the rat traps in for one more, and I'll just come back the following day and pull them all, then go get my license for the park and head up there and have some fun. Alrighty, later dudes. Keep your boots dry, hey?